guys, welcome back to my channel, Chasing Sunshine by Veronica. Today we're going to talk about Dixie Belle paint. I'm a new retailer here in Northern California, so you can purchase it at the Marble Mountain Gift Company. And today we're going to do just a simple process of applying the paint to a sign that I've already pre-painted with chalk paint. It's dry, and then we're just going to put some of the mineral paint on it and patina it. So this is the bronze patina Dixie Belle paint. It's a really great product. It actually has metal in it. And so when you apply the paint and then spray it with the patina spray, it's actually oxidizing the paint and it is turning it into a rust or an oxidized metal. So that's the process. If you're interested, stick around and watch. All right. So today I'm going to start with the copper paint. The process takes, up to 24 hours to get the complete bronze and rusted effect. After applying it, you have to, well, you don't necessarily have to thoroughly let it dry, but you should probably let it dry and then spray the patina spray on it. I'll show you what that looks like. So you either have the blue patina spray or the green. This is actually the blue, the other one was the green. Have them backwards. And so what I'm actually doing is I'm applying the paint to the surface in a random manner because I do not want it to be completely perfect. I want it to be imperfect, actually. Let me adjust this camera here slightly so that you can actually see what I'm working on. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so the overall objective of this is to get this type of effect. If you look closely, you can see the copper. It actually did oxidize it and turned it into a rust. And then this is the iron color here. And so this is kind of the overall objective that I'm trying to go for. So again, like I said, I'm just randomly placing the copper, the iron, and the bronze. And you have to, it's a must to completely shake it because it does have metal within the paint. So you just shake, shake. Currently I'm only selling this at my gift shop here. I am not on a website yet, but I hope to be soon. I really focus on getting the paint in the cracks and crevices because for me it really makes the piece stand out when you do it like that. So I just like to get thin layers and then you could build it. It is a buildable product, so if you continue to build layers, you should get a great effect. One of the cool things about this product is that it really is unpredictable. I mean, you could kind of, map out this type of effect that you want and go for it, but it's kind of like ceramics in the way that you put it on there and you don't really know exactly what you're going to get until it's completely done, which is kind of a fun way to do it as well. So I'm really super excited to become a Dixie Belle retailer. I just placed my first order and received it. So I do have enough supply on hand. If you're interested in purchasing it, just pop on by. And this is the, so I guess I was painting the bronze on, and then this is the copper here. They're similar in color, but they do have different overall effects in the end. So I do not mix my brushes. Usually a good thing that you should do is pour this onto like a paper plate or something and then apply it so that you don't contaminate your product, because as you see I'm kind of going into the iron and over the iron and bronze with the copper now. And so if I re-dip back in here, I'm risking contaminating this. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and pour some on this little, this is what I had on hand, it's a little plastic bag. That'll work for me. I feel like I do like the copper overall. It's kind of, I don't know, copper's just beautiful. Hammered copper. I'm actually making earrings now, and I'm going to start making copper earrings, pounded copper earrings. Really super excited. I am currently at work once again, so if someone comes in, I do apologize, but I have to go. help them. I work at the Marble Mountain Gift Company Incorporated. It's a little coffee spot here in Happy Camp, California, which we have wildfires going on right now, so it's uber smoky. We've been getting quite a few folks in here hanging out, which is kind of nice. So if it is smoky and you're here, you're welcome to come hang out. I even have a cot in the back so you can get some rest. And we have Wi-Fi. Okay, so one of the things that I really pay attention to doing is I don't like harsh lines, just like in a regular painting. I kind of like it to look blended. And so with that in mind, you see how in this area here, it's not like a straight corner. I've got a little bit of bronze over the turquoise, over the white, and I'm mixing it back and forth. Whereas this is more of a straight line. I don't like that at all. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of dibble dabble, shake it up a little bit to break up that line so that it doesn't look, I don't know, fake. It's kind of like eyeshadow in a way. You just want it to be blended very well. At least I do. And so I have enough of the product on there that I'm now just using my brushes and blending these lines out to make them a little softer. And I don't want to cover up all the turquoise because the turquoise is a paint. It's a mineral-based paint, and that will bleed through. And so I think that's how I'm going to leave it, just like that. And I don't have it too thick. I don't have it too thin. I feel like it's just right. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and take the Patina spray. And one thing that you have to make sure you do is cover your paint, because if you spray the Patina spray around your open paint, it will activate it. It'll start the process, and so you will have ruined your entire bottle of paint. It's not too expensive, but it's not cheap either, so you don't want to waste your product. Alright, I hope everyone's having a great week. Today is Thursday. I get tomorrow off. I'm super excited. I'm gonna go out of town with my girlfriend. Okay, so again, we have green and we have blue. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of randomly spray both of them, okay? So here goes nothing. And it does come out in kind of a misty pattern. The blue I've noticed is a little more choppy as far as it leaves. I don't know if it's just the sprayer that I have or the actual blue, but you can kind of see how you get little drops like that. And I am going to put a little bit more on there. And the reason is I'm going to do another little technique that I learned and also shake that up. Okay, so I'm going to take some saran wrap and I'm going to cover this so you can see that it's just enough that if I lifted it up, it is a little bit runny, the actual product. And so that's kind of how I want it to be, because I'm going to cover it with the saran wrap. And when you do that, it creates different textures within the paint. So I won't pull this off for 24 hours. And when I do, you know, it's going to be really beautiful. Okay, here goes nothing. So I want to cover the whole thing, and I don't want it to be taut. I want it to kind of buckle up and create some fun and interesting texture. I don't want it to be perfect. I am definitely not perfect. Don't pretend to be. I don't want to be. I'm not perfect. Okay. So then I'm going to leave it like that. And I pay close attention to like the darker areas because I feel like that's where you're going to get the most diverse effect of the saran wrap. Okay, that's that. So that didn't take long at all. Now other folks that do this product, I have seen them actually apply paint and then shortly after apply the Patina spray. Like I started off with the turquoise, they didn't quite let that dry, so it's fine to do that. I just did it this way, and that's what's so great and fun about this product. It's super diverse. Dixie Belle is the company. It's all made in USA, a mineral-based paint, and I am now a retailer. Yay! Okay, so there we go, guys. That is the overall final product. I'm going to again leave that for 24 hours and come back to it, and then it's like Christmas. So these are a couple of the finished products that I did do a couple days ago. This has the little birdie in there, and I just love the diversity. The difference about this one than the one that I just did is you see this great texture. This is called Dixie Belle Mud, and it's really firm, and you just put it on there, use a putty knife, pull it, and then once it's dry, you sand it down all the high ridges, and you get that great texture. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow. Take care.